morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. How's it going? Hope everybody's doing well and excited to be here today. I'm doing well. I'm a little bit tired, but the coffee is finally kicking in. I can feel it coursing through these veins. So you guys, I'm going to be babysitting today. So I have 2 hours to stream today. Well, not 2 hours. I've got to shorten the stream by about like 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. It's all good. Because I thought that I was going to have to be there by noon, which meant no problem whatsoever. No problem whatsoever. I can do my stream till 11, and that gives me like an hour to grab my stuff and get over there. But they requested me half an hour earlier because the movie that they wanted to see starts at the time that they had initially asked me to be there, and they didn't realize that. And so I was like, okay, I can make that work. So if I end stream about 10 minutes early, that gives me still about 40 minutes to get over there, and that's plenty of time, even if there's traffic. And so I'm like, all right, let's do it. Let's do this. We're gonna have a great morning today, and it's gonna be a great day. You're here, postpartum hormones kicking your butt, but doing okay, and you're doing well minus a craving for coffee. Ah, the nectar of the god, because we all know there is only one. There is only one. Thank you, Kishu's dad, for that one. Oh, no. The parents, I'm sorry, I should have been a little more clear. The parents wanted to go see a movie. And so it's not one that the kids can go see, I guess. And so they asked me to babysit. And so then they thought it started at one time, but I guess they found a time that was a little bit easier for them. And so they were like, can you come like half an hour earlier? And I'm like, let me think on this a second before I respond, because I want to make sure that I give you guys the most time possible too, while being able to balance both. And so I'm like, alright, if I shorten stream by like 10 minutes, I should be good to go. And bada boom, we should be fine. Good morning, Agent Ice. How are you today? Yes, Wake Up Juice is amazing. So, Fen, how is the wee one doing? How is the little one? Is she doing well? Yes, time management pro right here. Not always, but every now and then I do it. Oh, man. Every now and then. Oh, little cuddle buddy. I love it. I'm so glad she's doing well. And how are you doing? So your postpartum hormones are kicking your butt, but how are you doing? How are you doing as a whole? How can we pray for you? How can we pray for you, my dear friend Fen? And that goes for all of you. How can I pray for you? I want to be there for you. I want to love on you and pray for you and be there for you however I can. Because that's one thing that I've learned. That's one thing I've learned, is that I am the type that I want to be there for you, and I want to be let in on how I can be there for you. And so then when it's one of those things where I'm like, I know you're going through something, but you're not telling me. I'm kind of like, all right, we're gonna pray and just do a general, I think they're going through something, but whatever it is, Lord, be with them. Galaxy, we love you too. Yes, alrighty, Fen, I am adding that right now. You can probably hear me typing. Baby's health and Fen's mental health, and then in parentheses, no postpartum depression, please. Oh, you're playing Minecraft today. You're going to be lurking and listening. I love it, Galaxy. I love it. We love you, my friend. Enjoy that Minecraft. I hope that you're enjoying it and that you were able to find some of those builds that you made. Definitely. I'm so glad that you were able to find some of them, what was it, last week? Maybe a couple of weeks ago? Week and a half? Somewhere in there. Somewhere in the last few weeks. But you got it, Fen. I have added that to my list. I actually have the game up in the background. I turned all the volume down so that I don't get distracted. But I realized on Tuesday when I played last that the loading stuff really lagged our game. It really lagged our stream. And so I'm like, if I can get the stuff going and like the pre-games loading screen stuff done first before stream, it's not going to make my stream lag. Therefore, we'll be able to have a much smoother stream. And then I forgot that there was music, and so I had to go into my settings and turn down all the music and sound effects. Good morning, Amethyst. How are you today? What are you up to today? What are your plans? I was actually able, off stream, to link my Wizarding World account to the game. And so I was able to get all of my stuff from, like, all the quizzes I took on Wizarding World and have it be applied to the game. So I'm excited to see what happens when that happens, because I got a few rewards. I can't remember what they were offhand, but I got a few rewards and things like that. And so I am hopeful that it'll make the game, like, I'm curious how it'll affect gameplay, having those things linked. You're working today. Nice. How's work going? Good morning, Dusty. How are ya? We thought we were going to be getting some heavy rains last night, but all it really was a bunch of wind and maybe a little bit of rain, at least at my house. But the neighbor's house, they're getting their roof redone, and so they had tarps on the parts that hadn't quite gotten done yet. And the wind was going so hard, you could hear the tarps blowing in the wind, and it made it sound like the wind was going much faster than it really was because of it, because it was just that loud. It's going slow. Some days, slow days are good. Some days you just want to be productive. Did not sleep at all last night, so a little tired. Oh, I can so relate, Dusty. There have been a few nights where I have just tossed and turned, and it was not exactly the best night's sleep. I hope you have... I'm going to add a prayer for you, Dusty, for energy for today. There we go. Alrighty. I think we're going to go ahead and dive into prayer. We're going to dive into prayer, and then I want to talk briefly after prayer about a challenge that I participated in last week, and just kind of tell you guys about it and encourage you guys with it, and hopefully maybe you guys can take that challenge too. But before we pray, I just wanted to remind you guys, for this month and last month, but I already got the payout for last month and you guys rocked it. It was awesome. It was awesome. I have a note in my phone of how much was in my Twitch payout, and so I'm going to get that to my sister and brother-in-law at some point in the very, very, very near future. but I want you guys to know where your money is going. And so for this month, all money earned on Twitch is going to help my sister and brother-in-law's ministry. They are missionaries in France, and they write worship music in French so that the people in France have worship music that was originally written in their language. And a lot of the worship music there is translated songs that were translated from English or other languages into French. And so sometimes that, there's that disconnect when it's one that's been translated from another language into yours. And so they really felt called and feel called to give them worship music that was originally written in their language. And so I just really would love to be able to bless them. So for 25 subs, we will get you guys will get a Duolingo stream where you guys control the language from the beginning. If you want me to be learning Klingon, we'll start off with Klingon. If you want me to continue French, we'll start with French. If you want me to do another High Valerian or Navajo or any other language on Duolingo, we'll do it. And you guys tell me when to switch. You guys tell me when... It does! It's still in beta, I think. But they have more content and more recordings, which makes it easier. For 50 subs, we'll do a Ring Fit Adventure stream. Now, Ring Fit Adventure is a game on the Switch that's an exercise game. So for 50 subs, I will do basically an exercise stream with Ring Fit Adventure, and we'll see the story there. For 5,000 bits, I'll do a karaoke stream. And for 10,000 bits, we'll do a community game stream. We're talking Fortnite, Magic the Gathering Arena, Fall Guys, Played Up, anything you can think of that's a community game, we're gonna make it happen. Oh yes, I definitely can. I'm gonna have to have it adjust my my level because I'm pretty sure that I'm not where I was when I was doing it regularly. And you're so right, Ben. It's a wonderful ministry, and music is so important to our relationship with God. It's a beautiful, beautiful ministry that they have, and one thing they've discovered is that not only is music powerful, but the relationships that they're developing with other musicians, with other people in their community, outside of church, it's that relationship building, getting that trust that is actually so beautiful and beneficial. Have I attempted learning Klingon through Duolingo before? I have done a handful of lessons. I tried it back when it was first released, and they did not have any audio. And so I'm like, why would you release this if it doesn't have audio for you to know that you're pronouncing it correctly? And so then a few years later, when I saw that the beta had been removed, but yet I think it was in second level beta or something like that. And so I was like, okay, we'll give this another go. And they had a handful of sentences, recorded. And so that was what really got me to be like, okay, I can add this to my list. It's somewhat similar in throat placement to German. I remember going to a Klingon 101 panel at my very first convention, and the guy at the panel, the guy that was leading the panel, he said, if your throat isn't sore by the end of this panel, you're doing it wrong. And I was like, oh. Oh, me too. This inner Trekkie right here, so happy with it. One of these days it would be cool to learn Klingon, and it would be cool to learn Gallifreyan. But Gallifreyan is not necessarily a spoken language, but a written language. And it's a picture. It's circular, because they're Time Lords, so it's more like a clock. Oh, for sure! Creative panels are the best! When I saw that they had it, I was like, that's me. I gotta go. There's my people. My fellow Trekkies. And so, of course, I had to go. So, you guys, let's go ahead and dive in. We're going to dive into prayer, and then I'll talk a little bit about the challenge that I did, and then we'll dive into the game. So, if you have any prayer requests, please feel free to drop them below in chat if you haven't already. And I'll look up partway through the prayer just to make sure that I haven't missed anything. And then we'll go from there. Dear Lord, thank you so much for who you are and for your love, your kindness, your sense of justice, Lord. I ask that you be with each and every one of us, that you remind us how much you love us every day, that we can just feel your love and your comfort and your strength. I ask that you be with Soul as she gets ready to start classes in a few weeks, that she's prepared, that she's ready, and learns a lot in all of those classes, and that it shows her whether or not this is the path you have for her. I ask that you continue to improve her comfort level with driving, and I ask that you be with her dad and his health and just restore their relationship, Lord. Let there be better communication and better respect for boundaries. And I just ask that you help her to be able to balance everything, Lord. Balance in life is so important, and I ask that you help her to find that balance to get everything done that she wants to get done. I ask that you be with Dusty and his stress levels, and be with America, Lord, in this time of election season. I ask that you just be in the center of it all and guide us to who you want us to vote for. Help us to make informed decisions, Lord. I ask that you be with Dusty and give him energy for today, Lord. And help him with rent, and that there be more rain. I know he said he got rain earlier this week, but Lord, I think he needs more rain, and so please send more rain his way. And help the Love Week at his church to have gone well, or to continue going well. I think it started today, Lord. So please help that to go well. I ask for prayers for STL, that his Botox appointment can get set and go well, that it helps with his headaches, Lord, for his mental health, and just that you be with him, Lord, as he gets ready to drive down to that appointment. Help him to drive safely and to be safe. I ask that you be with Phelan and his headaches, and I ask that you restore his relationship with his family as well. I pray over Fenragan that you just be with her mental health, Lord, and help her not to have postpartum depression. Thank you so much that little girl is here and safe. Help her to stay healthy and just grow big and strong, Lord. I ask that you be with Bayo as he works and gets stuff done around the house, that you just be with him and his health and his mental health and everything, Lord. And be with Zyro and just guide and direct him in everything, Lord. Be with everything that's going on in his life right now, and just let him know that you're there, Lord. Be with Galaxy and his unspokens, and help him in his area to get rain too, that they so desperately need. Be with Ladyfoes and Adaphos and their little one. Help this little baby to grow big and strong, and when the time comes, let Ladyfoes be safe in the delivery process, Lord. I ask that you be with Amethyst, and that you just be with her mental health and be with her work, Lord. Help her just to hear your voice and discern what it is you want her to do, Lord. I ask that you just continue to heal her and be in her mental health, be in her day-to-day, Lord. I ask that you be with Kitty And the court situation, let the ball roll and get rolling where it needs to, Lord. All documents and everything that needs to happen, Lord, just let it be done according to your will. And be with her mental health and everything that's going on, Lord. Be with her mom, and be with Mamo Paparino, be with Dreamer, be with DLC, and guide us in the direction that you want us to go, Lord. And in your timing. Let us have a fun time of fellowship today, and in your name I pray. Amen. Alright, you guys. I am going to turn on the music. Oh wait, I was going to talk about the challenge. Yes. So, I found this church on Twitch called Lux Digital Church. And a week ago, Wednesday, they challenged us to just spend 10 minutes a day in solitude and prayer, and to just record what God told you in those 10 minutes. And you guys, that 10 minutes was so powerful. I've honestly not been the best about praying when I'm off stream for a while. It's been one of those things where my prayer life kind of goes like it's a roller coaster with all these. Sometimes I'm really good about it, sometimes I'm not. And it was just such a good reminder to be intentional about your prayer life, to be intentional about spending that time with God, because He wants that time with you. And that's understandable, because sometimes you need to take that time to just get yourself into that right headspace. And music can definitely help. For me, I need to shut down the noise of my brain, because my brain has a tendency to be going at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and sitting still doesn't necessarily help. And so I have to really force myself through closing my eyes and just sitting there in silence for a minute, and physically opening up my hands to say, Lord, I'm giving all this noise up. I want to fill my head and my heart with you and focus on you. Help me to be able to do that. And the more I did it, the easier it got. And so I challenge you guys, take some time every day this week. Just 10 minutes. If you're not able to do the full 10 minutes, that's okay. Start small. 5 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever you can give Him. He wants to hear from you. And so yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you, and I wanted to challenge you, and I hope that it helps your prayer life as much as it helped mine. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off for a second, because I have a little surprise for you guys. So hold on one second. Hey Dreamer, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. All right, you guys, are we ready? You feel like you're back in Miami. You're in such a good mood. I love it. I'm glad you're in a good mood today. I went digging around in my closet, and I found my Hufflepuff costume. So of course, I'm like, I don't think I'll be able to wear it the entire time we're playing, but I wanted to wear it for at least a little bit of the time. And so I thought that would be kind of fun, and I found the wand, and I was like, you know what? It's gonna be kind of cool being my That's a good point, Amethyst. It's hard when you're like, I don't feel worthy of even talking to the Lord. When I don't even feel worthy of the great plans that he has for me. But you know what? Amethyst, you are a beautiful, beautiful creation. Made in God's image. The Bible says, there is none righteous, no, not one. But you know what? It also says, I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. We all fall short, but we all are worthy. The Lord loves us even in our weakest. Even when we mess up, he still loves us. He's that parent that, yes, we have to learn the consequences of our actions. But he's that parent that's going to come up to you and say, hey, come back to me. Come back. I still love you. Even though you messed up, that does not change the fact that I love you. There is nothing whatsoever that you could do to make me stop loving you. And it's that unconditional love that blows my mind every time. Because there are times I don't feel worthy. There are times that I just allow myself to get so busy that it's hard for me to slow down. But God still loves me. Good morning, lady foes. How are ya? How are ya? You are right on time for some game time. Lady Foes is tired because Kayla Foes and Cammy Foes were very bad and kept clawing and running into our bedroom door because she kicked them out. Bad kitty Foeses. Oh, come on, kitty Foeses. And you know what, Amethyst? That's all God asks, is that we try. Is that we desire that. Exactly. Starting small in prayer also helps. I always have had a hard time praying for myself. That's the thing that I've always really struggled with. It's easier for me to be like, oh, hey, Lord, be with Amethyst and everything going on in her life. Be with Lady Foes, be with Fen, be with Dreamer, be with Soul, be with Vocal Duck, and, all that. But it's hard for me to turn that onto myself and be like, hey, Lord, help me through this. And the more I've done it, the more that it's gotten easier to be able to recognize, hey, this is what I'm going through. You feel that you had a kids ministry lesson on finding time with the Lord, but you flipped the script and told the kids, if you can't find time, you have to make time. Exactly. There are times you just have to make that time. You have to be intentional about it. Drive safe, Lady Foes. Hey, Addo. I hope you're doing well, Addo. It could be. I don't know if it's. I don't know if it would necessarily be. To me, for me personally, it's not necessarily a trust issue. It's more the. I struggled with it feeling selfish. To me, it feels selfish to turn the spotlight on me. And I had to realize, no, it's not selfish to ask prayers for yourself. You're going through stuff same as everybody else. You're human. You have wants and desires and needs and wants. And God wants to hear about that too. It's not selfish. But it also depends on the heart as well. And so, if you're praying with a selfish attitude, then yes, it's selfish. But one thing that helped me was realizing the difference in the prayer attitude between the Pharisee and the tax collector. The Pharisee said, "Lord, thank you that I'm not like that tax collector over there that cheats people out of their money. Thank you for that, Lord." And the tax collector, he went, "Lord, have mercy on me, a sinner." And he wasn't being selfish. He was asking for God's mercy, and he realized, I'm just as deserving of that as well. I am just as deserving of that as that Pharisee over there. No, I'm not a teacher of the law. No, I am not a teacher of the gospel. I'm not as learned in the Bible as him. But that doesn't make me any less worthy of desiring that mercy, desiring that love. And it's easy for it to feel selfish because it's one of those things where you're like, but they need it more than I do. Because that's one of the things I struggle with, is they need the prayers more than I do. This is a bigger issue than what I'm focusing on, or what I'm going through. Aw, not Cammy Foes waiting in the window for us to come home. Aw, such a sweet Cammy Foes. But yeah, it's okay to pray for yourself. Oh, that's true. It's often compounded with trying to be content in the Lord. Exactly. That's a good point, Soul. That's a very good point. I hadn't thought about that. Good morning, Rusty. I hadn't thought about that because it's one of those things where you're like, coming from that perspective, it's easy to start thinking, they're going through this. This seems bigger than what I'm going through, but also I just want to be content with what God's given me. I want to be content with the hand I've been dealt by God. And knowing that He's going to help me through it. That's a very good point, Soul. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for that, because that was eye-opening. But all that to say, Amethyst, you are worthy. Fen, Soul, Ladyfoes, Adaphos, Rusty, Galaxy, Dusty, anybody who happens to be lurking in the background, you are worthy. You are loved. You are special. You are made in God's image. And He wants to hear from you. Even on those days where you don't feel loved or lovable. Even in those days where you're like, oh, I messed up so bad. Even in those days where you're just like, this doesn't seem big in the grand scheme of things, but it feels big to me. In those days where you're feeling great about yourself. In those days when you're nervous. In those days, whatever it is that you're feeling, you are worthy. You are loved. And my DMs are always open if you need any encouragement. That's why I always end every stream with God loves you and so do I. Because it's true. You are loved by God. You are loved by me. You are loved even when it feels like nobody else in the world loves you. You are loved. In fact, I encourage you guys, if you're feeling like that, I want you guys to listen to this song. Me and Jesus by Stellar Cart. It is a little bit more on the rock side of things without being like too rock. It's kind of more of a pop rock feel to it. And the chorus says, someone loves you even when you don't think so. Don't you know? You got me and Jesus by your side through the fight. You will never be alone on your own. You got me and Jesus. When Satan tempted Jesus after his fast, what did he say? Get thee behind me. When we think that we aren't loved, that is not Jesus, that is Satan, and tell him to get behind you. Amen. Amen. You're so welcome, Amethyst. Anytime. My DMs and my whispers are always open. Whispers might take me a little bit longer to get to because I don't get notified of whispers on Twitch. But if you need me, I'm there. Forgot about that one Skillet album. Oh, dude, it's been so long since I've listened to Skillet. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna switch over to the game screen. Hey, how's it going, Bayo? I hope you're doing well. I try. We're gonna turn up the musics and the sound effects. Because I had those turned down so that I wouldn't get distracted during the time. Here we go. We love you, Galaxy! A harder rock aesthetic now, but still good. Oh, good! I definitely need to try and find some of their current stuff. Alright, when last we left...
Hello there! You're the new student, aren't you?
Oh, well, hello. Let's talk.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me? Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you.
What's
You're
happened
the
to
student
Hogwarts?
everyone's
So
been
we
whispering
are
about.
back in time.
Hope your first day's going
We
well.
are back
You certainly
before
seem to hold your own
even
in charms.
Harry himself.
I've been fortunate.
And so
Beginner's
because
luck.
of that,
My
it
brother
might
William
look a
would
little
tell you
bit
not to
different,
be so
but we
humble
also
and to trust
just
your abilities.
finished our
Then
first
again,
class
he
last
tends to be
stream.
overconfident in his.
And so my guess is all the
Well,
students have
better see
just
to my charm
gone on
homework.
to their next
I'm
class.
afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Alright, so we're gonna start looking for
When I'm in Hogwarts,
any
I always pay a
chests.
visit to Dogweed and Deathcap. Although
Ooh, well, hi. Yes, I do. I love it when the customizable characters, I like to kind of Mary Sue myself into it. I don't know. I think it's more, it's just how Hogwarts was in the early days, maybe? I don't know. Hello, kitty kitty. Brr. Meow. Oh, yay! Working in the garden. What all are you, growing in the garden these days. Dave! Ghost of Dave! Ghost of Dave that is hiding in the backgrounds. I hope you're doing well. What is Ghost of Dave up to?
So dreary. Perhaps that's the point.
And then the
Ooh, this is where the flu powder is. And we'd be able to go to different areas. I do, and I love it.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boys.
Let's see, where's my next class? Side quests are now available. Available side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marked as this flag thing, and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP, but do not advance the main story. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so where am I? That is my question. Okay, so I'm there. I am right next to one. We have tomatoes, okra, watermelon, cucumbers, peppers, sunflower, carrots, squash, zucchini, cantaloupe, asparagus, strawberries, and random herbs. That sounds amazing. Oh, yes, I agree, Dave. Get in my belly. Let's see, you said you are just finishing some laundry. I'm with you there. I did that yesterday because I was like, I gotta get this done before it starts to rain. And the wind is picking up. Playing Swipe the Beaver with the pup. Oh, I love it. Watching this really chill Hogwarts Legacy stream, unwinding from work. May or may not be working on a Sims 4 build too. I love it. I love that.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil.
Is it the build that you posted in your is it the build you posted in your server? While you're weeding the garden too is going, or Addo is going to be mowing and weed eating. Nice. A chest. Let's search the chest. I know, right, Dave? Now I'm hungry. Oh, a different build. I love it. You're so full. Aw. I was about to say. Oh, level lock. Darn. Alright, let's take a look at the map again. I'm pretty close to one of the side quests, I would think. I did! And I found my wand. You get distracted or run out of thoughts on one build, so you start another one and bounce between them. Usually when you do gameplay, even when the build ain't done, another sim moves in. Oh, I love it!
The last time I was at Dog.
Let's see. That... Oh, okay. We're going back downstairs. Yeah, I have yet to do a full build of my own. I have added floors, but I have yet to really explore building a full build of my own in Sims 4. Part of it is I'm just nervous about it. Donna, or not Donna, missing my win. Not me crying. Made a prego cry. Way to go, Donna. LOL. JK. Kinda. Oh, there we go. Also been wearing Addo shorts all morning, and you just noticed. Oh, that is a definite wife win. That is a definite win.
You know it does help when you do the voice.
That's beautiful. All right. 2 Defense Against the Dark Arts class. How does it why do you all laugh at my misfortune? Because we can, Addo, and then because it was funny.
Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time.
You think you borrowed
I get
half
new
your husband's
students every
wardrobe
year,
during
but
pregnancy?
I only have one Hebridean black
It
skull.
makes sense.
It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be
Definitely
asking yourself how an
amusing.
old woman like me single-handedly took
Alright,
out the
we're
largest
gonna-
poacher ring in
There we
eastern
go.
Wales.
Part
and
of
lived
it,
to
I think it
boast
was
about
the
it.
hood that got caught. There we go. That feels much more
To the
comfortable.
wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Exactly, it fits and it doesn't squeeze
A
your belly.
levitation
There we go.
Levioso. A surprised opponent is a weak
It's
opponent. Try to
Levioso,
defend
not
yourself, Master Pro,
Levioso.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Well, she said Levioso in the game, and so I'm just going based off of what the game says. So my guess is they change it. Maybe this spell is potentially based on gender, and so if you're, you know, like you could, if you're, I don't know. I'm coming up with randomness. I'm spitballing. We did it! First try. See? See? She says Levioso. And so therefore, in game, it is
Now,
Levioso.
let's try something a little
The
larger.
actual quote is Leviosa. There's Leviosa. But in game, it's Levioso. It is still wrong. I'm wondering if somebody made a typo in the script
Let us
and they just had to
begin
run
with
with
a
it.
basic cost.
Oh, the game doesn't have full rights to JK's full story, so they had to change it. That's a good point too, Kitty. Maybe it's a profected version and started out as Levioso.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yes.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Exactly. That does
As
make
Master
sense.
Pruitt
Both of those
so
make sense.
artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
There we go.
Levioso.
That's fair. That's definitely fair.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Oh,
start with you two.
boy.
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts
we're
welcome.
dueling.
I
We're
want a
dueling
fair
Sebastian.
duel, using only
Here we
Levioso,
go.
Basic cast and Protego. You may begin.
So we're doing Protego and Levioso.
Levioso.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
We did it!
Protego.
Protego.
Levioso.
Complicates things.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Protego!
All my students will Wash your
And we just
hands
knocked him
aside
off the
to attack
table.
or defend
Will do.
yourself.
Have fun.
Not bad for a beginner.
First
You give as good as
try. think I may have enjoyed that a bit too much.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you
that
to
is
keep
true.
practicing whenever you can.
It's a
Perhaps
lot
Mr. Sallow will
more
have some ideas
dangerous
for you.
in an uncontrolled
Again,
setting.
well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okay.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Hey. The game did the sorting hat. And
Nice
I got to
work.
be in Hufflepuff. And I was like,
I enjoyed
yes!
that.
I would have
That
accepted
duel was quite
either
something.
Hufflepuff or
Everyone
Gryffindor
will be
because
talking
that's
about
me.
it.
I'm a
It was
Huffledore.
certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way.
Hello,
Didn't expect a
Sebastian.
new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better.
That is true.
Magic
Neat way to work
requires
in a personality
intention
test.
and
This is
talent.
true.
You know,
Okay,
you might
it's getting
be
a little
perfect
warm.
fit
I'm gonna
for
go
a
ahead and take
certain
off of the.
exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
I'm gonna go ahead and. Unsanctioned dueling organization. Part of me is intrigued. I know you're a follower and go to church, read your Bible every day and pray, but you still stress and worry 24/7. And that's understandable. This world, it's a scary place. And there's a lot in it that makes it where it's easy to stress and worry. But also remember 1 Peter 5:7. Cast all your cares on him because he cares for you. So whenever you feel worried, give it to him in prayer. That's true. I'm gonna go with it sounds suspicious.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
See?
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want
Because
to get
we're
the most out of
young.
your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the
Oh,
library.
did I?
You
I'll have
just
to
have to be
rewatch it
clever
because
enough
I think
not
I
to
watched
get
it and forgot to respond,
you,
and now it's
Sebastian.
been long enough. I
I'll
need to
keep that in
rewatch it at
mind.
some point.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and
What
Brattleby near
about
the clock
both?
tower entrance.
What if it's both?
If
Like we
you're
think we're
interested.
less skilled than we are, so it comes across as
Till
luck.
next time.
But you liked this guy at first, and then, yeah, and then he's just,
I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Alright, let's take a look at the map. I'm thinking some side quest. Oh, tomorrow is when it starts. Okay. But the school is under control of a callous school curriculum? But is the school under control of a callous school curriculum? Are we in the center of a humongous conspiracy due to a war? No? There's no reason to go anarchy yet. Right? Okay. Okay, so it looks like this is this little side quest here. Is potentially upstairs. I kind of want to check out some of these side quests and level up and then go see Professor Weasley.
To a dance.
Why not? In fact, I think they should insist that we go alone. Imagine how much simpler that.
Yeah, we're practically right on top of that side quest.
Why? Because you don't have to ask them.
You're right, though. There is really no reason to go all anarchy yet. Huh.
Revelio.
A Weasley teacher? Imagine the classes! I know, right? Huh. Maybe the quest is that we have to figure... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So... my guess is that we have to figure out what the two question marks are. Alrighty, sounds good, Dreamer. I'm thinking... Okay, so there's only one number in each one, it looks like. There's one that helps you, but you can't remember where it is. Okay. Because I was thinking that it could be that one question mark is a 2. Because 3 plus 2 plus 0 is 5. And then 4 plus... 4 plus 8 is 12. And so then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It should be the octopus or jellyfish thing. So the top one is a 2. Oh, maybe the double question mark means that it's double the original question mark, in which case it would be 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. And then the unicorn would be 4. And so maybe... One, 2, 3, 4. It's the 3-headed dragon thing, if that gives it to me. No? Okay. Because 4 times 3 would be 12. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, maybe one more hint. Then I started thinking, what if you added the 2 question marks together? Oh, it starts with 0, not 1. Okay. So then, if it starts at 4, or starts with, so it starts with 0, not 1. So then that would mean that the 0 is basically, so 0, 3, 2 on the top. Oops. Not me bumping the... Okay. So, we have our circle with a circle in the middle. 5, 0, 3, 2. Okay, sounds good. We have our next one with 12. Unicorn, double question mark, and 4. You found out last night your stepsister's having a baby? That's so exciting! Are you guys all excited? So, double question mark. Oh, wait a second. I can roll that too. Okay, okay. She doesn't know if it's a boy or a girl. It's a surprise. I love it. Okay, okay. So 2. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna see if this will reset it. We're gonna go out. And... Nope, that did not reset it. Okay. Because my hope is that by resetting it, I will be able to... Yay! Spinning the globe! I like that. Oh, it doesn't need reset? Okay. Because my hope was I would be able to tell from... Okay, so there's the jellyfish thing. And then 2 is the unicorn. But this side doesn't give the unicorn. So maybe it's the spider. Or me. Oh, it's 0, 1, 2, because this would be 0 down at the bottom here. 1, 2. So that's the jellyfish. So the jellyfish would be the 1. And then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, no. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It's not the spider, it's the other thing. You don't think the answers go together? Okay. That's what I'm trying to figure out, Dreamer. I'm glad that your friend... Let's see. Hold on. You unlurked. Your new friend is worrying over nothing. Yeah, and I appreciate that. Let's see. So 0, 1, 2. That could be it. That could be it. It could be that and that. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yes, we'll find our own way around. We did it! We found some chests. Let's see. Anything else to look at in here? Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. I don't think it looks like there's anything else really to look at in here. Which is interesting. I'm trying to figure out where this little side quest is. My guess is it's probably upstairs. Or maybe... Oh, hi! Hi there! I can? Because I was hovering over it and it wasn't letting me... It wasn't wanting to let me track it. Oh, maybe those... No, those... Maybe those aren't side quests. Maybe those are locations I've discovered. But it looks like it said those were side quests. Oh, okay. That explains so much then. I'm like, I'm right on top of it. Where's the side quest? Talk to Lucan Brattleby about the secret dueling club. Alright, where to? Ah, the black flag is the quest area. Okay. So that's Weasley after class. I'm not quite
anyone needs help with the
ready to go there yet.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Uh-huh. Ooh. A chest. Somewhere around here. A chest somewhere around here. I'm like practically right on top of it. Ah, there we go. Oh well, it's probably up on a different floor. I can come back for it. Let's take a look at the map here. Okay, yeah, I was following the right thing. Okay. Cool beans. I like knowing when I'm following the right thing. So, oh, there's the chest. Oh. It has a lock. Can I beat off the lock? Nope. It's a level 1 lock. Okay. It was worth a try. It was worth a try, you guys. Alright, down a little further. Sorry, fellow classmates. Alright, down another set of stairs. And then maybe back up. Let's see, is there any flu areas that I can get to, like, flu powdery? Probably not. It's not looking like it anyway. We can try doing that. Yeah, I haven't discovered all the flu powder areas yet. Okay. That's fine. That's a-okay. We'll find our way. Aw, not one I can open. Darn. I like opening chests. What does everybody have planned for the weekend? Alrighty, Dreamer. God bless you too and have a wonderful weekend. Definitely stay safe, stay cool. It is a scorcher out there these days. So just make sure you're doing what you need to do to stay hydrated. It would be interesting if they had other doors to go through to get to other parts of the annex. You got this shirt that says everyone loves at my church, and it says I love Jesus, but I cuss a little. Aww. We all make mistakes. I like the idea behind the shirt, though. Nowhere there.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Thank you. Hopefully coordinating going to the bank with your dad so you're not getting airline tickets and possibly hotel stay at the last minute. There you go. Here's hoping. That one's a level 2 lock. Interesting. I hope all of that works out. I hope that the bank was able to not be affected by everything that went on with Microsoft yesterday. Because my guess is that it's going to take a little while to get everything back up and running after all of that. There we go. Now we're outside. We can find our way into another part of Hogwarts. Hogwarts, Hogwarts, I think I'm going back. Do you think you're going to be able to set aside a lot of writing time? Yay! Look at all of the chests we're finding, you guys. That makes me so happy. Oh, we're in Ravenclaw Tower. Oh. Of course this would be the Ravenclaw Tower's way of getting everybody around. Faculty Tower. He's been grumpy lately, so it's been difficult. Wait, you're clearly behind. What happened with Microsoft? So yesterday, there was an update by this program called CrowdStrike or something like that. And it got pushed out to all Microsoft computers, pretty much, that have it. And it was not compatible with Microsoft. This update wasn't. And so because of that, a lot of Microsoft computers, like airlines, some 911 places. No, it was CrowdStrike. If I remember right, it was CrowdStrike. And when it pushed the update out, a lot of people that received that update got the blue screen of death. And they had to basically...
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
They basically had to go in and
Can I help you?
have everybody, like, they couldn't remote in. They had to go into each, they had to go to physically to each individual computer and update it. And restart it and all that stuff. It was a mess. An absolute mess. And airlines were down. There were 911 systems that, like, 911 basically had to go to paper. Safelight had their computers down. I'm pretty sure banks would have had their computers down too.
Can I help you?
So it was crazy.
Sebastian
Thankfully,
told me
my
to see
computer
you about
wasn't
a club.
affected, but I
If
don't have
Sebastian vouches for you,
CrowdStrike.
That's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
So I think if you didn't have CrowdStrike, you were fine. I think.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either. Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
Yeah, it was
exactly
pretty bad. It was
I'm
like
actually with other duelists.
it was one of those
and
things where it
whoever's
was
still
like,
standing in the
wait a
end
minute.
wins.
When I heard about it,
So
I was
entertaining the
actually
school's
watching a
greatest
stream and
duelist
I'm like,
once
wait,
and
but I
for
have
all.
Microsoft.
And
And then I
to
found out
liven
it was
things
that
up,
particular
the winner is
software
awarded a
needing
prize.
updated. And I was
Interested?
like, okay. I don't have that software, that's why I'm okay. Yeah, maybe I will join.
Dueling's an entertaining pastime. I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll
Yeah,
pair
I
you with
think it must
Sebastian.
be
time,
something
you'll
that's
need to
not
bring a partner
automatically
along,
on
or duel
Microsoft
alone.
computers. It
So,
must just have
care
been
to step into the
something
ring?
that you had to download separately.
Get me in the
Yeah,
ring.
let's do this.
Spectacular.
Let's give it a try.
Let the fireworks begin.
And then we can go talk to Professor Weasley.
We'll make you regret signing up.
It does, yeah. It does seem pretty specialized. Okay, so caps lock will let me track enemies without aiming. Okay. Perfect. That's good to know.
Confringo.
Act like a winner. Give them what for.
Protego.
Come on. Defendo.
Expulso.
Levioso.
Confringo. Is that all you've got?
Victory!
I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Oh, I like the sound
Count
of
me in.
that.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Glad to see you back here again.
Alright, cool. I wanted to make sure he wasn't saying anything that, you know, required me. Okay, so I could go to... that one, perhaps? There we go. Yeah, CrowdStrike seems to be more like a specialized IT kind of a thing. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I just know that it was really, really bad. Sounds good. I am on my way. Or should I say, I'm on my way. As Joe Frost would say. Okay. Well, sorry, fellow student. Don't mind me apparently transfiguring my way through. Alright. I'm guessing she's probably up here. Very, very top floor, perhaps? Trying to read a map is hard sometimes.
I wish Hogwarts would teach us how to become animagi. They do it right. Stock up on galleons.
Okay, she's in a... Oh, she's probably over in the faculty tower. That explains a lot. Okay, let's see. Can we... Yeah, she's down in the Great Hall, actually. Yeah. And then let's do that. That's the annex of the library. Okay, so if I can just get myself all the way down to the bottom floor and out, I ought to be fine. Okay.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one salad.
Oh, I'm not gonna get cocky, don't you worry. In the Transfiguration classroom. Ah. Alrighty, Dusty, you have a good one too. Have a good weekend and a good love week at church. Alright, Weasley after class. Here we go.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Bye, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Sorry we're so late.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did,
They
Professor.
did.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
No.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned.
There
In
we
that
go.
regard,
There we
I've asked
go.
your
One
professors
day,
to help
one day,
hasten your
Professor
progress
Weasley will
with some
tell
extra
you.
assignments.
But for now, no.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the
This is
trip to
exciting.
Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr.
I love
Ollivander
it.
will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I wonder if it'll give me the wand that I have from the Wizarding World.
Can you tell me more about the potion
I want to
shop,
ask her
Professor?
all the
Jacob
questions. I'm just going to be like
stocks
the
a wide
inquisitive
array of
person.
potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Oh, really?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're
I
fortunate
love
to
that
have someone
Diagon
like him
Alley
nearby.
is
Mr.
diagonally.
Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
All right, let's
I'm
go.
eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well.
Let's go.
I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like
Let's
to go
with
Natty.
Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll
is
keep
true.
you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Oh, I'm excited to try out butterbeer in this. Okay, so let's go speak to Professor Ronan about your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm, Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. Okay, let's go speak with him.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The Mending Charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
I remember
It seems
in
that might come in handy.
More frequently
Sorcerer's
than one would
Stone,
imagine.
Hermione used
As
that on
Professor
Harry's
Weasley mentioned,
glasses.
I am
She
not
did
the only one who will
Oculus
be teaching you
Reparo.
spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
There we go.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Collect the flying pages near the broken statue.
Revelio.
There we go. Oh, this broken statue.
This is
Okay.
the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Okay.
Revelio. Levioso.
Oh, 4.
Here.
There! Okay. Axio.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Accio. Brilliant.
There's 2. Part of me kind of wants to get over to Hogsmeade.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't
I completed the assignments, Professor.
marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old Mending Charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, Wand at the ready.
Here we go.
Sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Here we go. Yes! First try.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Ooh.
Perhaps a jilted
There we
lover
go,
thought it
vocal
too
back,
accurate
huffing and puffing
lashed
and
out.
casting some spells. How's it going? How's it going?
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
What do you have planned for today? So now that we know the mending spell. Okay, level 1 lock. We're in the Great Hall. I'm thinking we gotta go downstairs and then out. Here we go.
Hello. Looking for me?
Uh-huh. Let's go to Hogsmeade.
I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Of course you would. Because you're Natty and you're awesome. Ooh, gonna play some Hogwarts Legacy and then pick up some stuff from a local Oriental market. What kind of stuff are you thinking of picking up? I got my Wizarding World account connected to this, so I'm hoping that that'll mean that Ollivander will give me the
Professor
wand
Weasley
that
asked me
I was
to accompany you.
assigned in the
Yes,
in the
I had
Wizarding
planned to
World
extend an
quest
invitation
or
to
quiz.
you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
They carry yuzu soda, and you love the stuff.
I cannot tell you
What
how
is
nice
yuzu
it is to
soda?
breathe
What
fresh
does it
air
taste like?
after being cooped
Does
up
it come in different
ancient rooms.
flavors?
Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
That's fair. That's fair. That's a class you were
Hogsmeade
assigned
is
to
beautiful
take.
this time of year.
Electives are ones
Everyone
that you
will tell you to
choose.
visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Exactly.
I
Looking
do not
forward to
mind
me
the cold
getting
so
my
much,
wand, and not just
but it
a
has
wand.
taken some getting used
My
to.
wand.
I did not grow up around snow.
Exactly. I'm excited too. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, wait, over here.
Uh-huh.
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
What is it?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them
It's
in potion
citrus, kind of like lemon or lime. Different flavor though. Okay. Is it pretty, carbonated? Is it pretty carbonated?
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that
Oh, I
hippogriffs had been
hope
spotted
not.
nearby.
Hippogriffs are so cool.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs.
Absolutely.
Like we already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
That's
Why is it
true,
off limits?
yeah.
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring.
That's true, because
there's
it's like the
Hogsmeade
more you
over the
tell
crest.
somebody
Pass
not
that
to do
ruin.
something, the more likely they are to want to do it.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that?
With the yuzu sourness. It's amazing and takes you back
She
to
knows
Japan.
more about me than I had thought.
That's
I will
understandable.
say,
That's understandable.
While I certainly learn a great deal in
Maybe
class,
one day I'll give it a
much can
go.
be
I'm
gleaned
usually
outside
not
of the
much of a
castle
soda
walls.
fan, but the citrus part of it kind of is intriguing.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite
But if
strange.
it's
Everything
sour,
was
and I'm
so
usually not much of a
new
sour
and
fan,
unfamiliar.
but I might give it a go.
What about
Just
you?
out of pure
Do you finally feel
curiosity.
settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
It's more like the flavored seltzers these days. No sugar added. It's just yuzu juice and carbonation. Okay.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
Yeah,
What did
maybe
Mr.
maybe
Moon-
that won't be my cup of
Demi
tea, and that's okay.
guys,
I'm glad that you
lovely
like it.
and
I'm
airy
glad that there's a
and
place in
terrifying.
town that has it, and that you
shall
can
be at
go
the
get it
castle,
and
Wes.
enjoy it.
Good luck to both of you.
I hope it's just as delicious.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise.
A
I think
demiguise.
he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
Exactly. Like if you've never
Nearly
seen him
there.
in such a state,
There
I'm
is much
inclined
to see outside of the
believe
castle
him.
walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
There we go. We're in Hogsmeade.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer.
You like
And you
Onai?
can get
Yes,
any
Onai
sweet
is
you can
so
imagine at
chill.
Honey
I
Juice.
love her.
I could not choose
She's
a
like the
favorite
best.
shop
She's
here.
like a
It
really
changes
good
with
best
every
friend.
visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own.
Right?
You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
Sounds good.
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Hogsmeade Village is brimming with different sites, shops, and other points of interest that you can navigate using your field guides map. You also hope she can teach us how to cast spells without a wand, right? When she said that that's how they do it in her homeland, I'm like, dude, that's so cool! Okay. Let's see. Let's start off with Ollivanders. We're not that far from him. Here he is.
Merlin's blooming beard, not a gem.
Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
I love it. Our reputation precedes us.
Hello, sir.
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not?
Uh-huh.
Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
Let's see.
Well, go
I'm
ahead.
pretty sure mine
swish.
was 12 and a half. I'm curious.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Let's see.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
No.
We'll find you something, not to worry.
So mine was a cypress wood phoenix core, 12 3/4 inches.
Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
I'm curious, how's it gonna go?
Oh my. Oh goodness.
A little too
Looks
powerful.
Like it's back to the shelf for you.
Getting
This
closer,
is proving to be
though.
trickier than I had
Getting
anticipated.
closer, though.
How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
Cypress wood, 12 3/4 inches, phoenix core.
Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
It is! You guys, it is! Cypress wood, phoenix feather, slightly yielding flexibility, 12 3/4 inches long. It's the one from my Wizarding World account.
What do you think?
Oh my gosh!
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
That is so cool! Thank you, Vocal Duck.
How did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Okay, so what happened was I got like super duper excited because I took the quiz on Wizarding World, got it connected to my Hogwarts Legacy game, and the wand that I picked, or that I got in the quiz on Wizarding World, is the one that I ended up with in game. And I'm like, yes! I'm so excited! Okay, so we need tomes and scrolls. So we're gonna go back, right? It was so cool! I was like, what? This is amazing! I love it!
An inquiring mind.
Let's see, what do we got?
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student.
There we go!
I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had
So
a
now the
conjuring
question
lesson then?
is, when it comes
I'm
time
afraid
to
I
meet
haven't
my
yet, sir.
Patronus,
Ah,
will it
but
be
you
a
will
bay
soon
mare?
enough. It is magic at its purest.
Because that's what I got on
Creating
Wizarding World.
something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity. But that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it.
There
Spellcrafts
we
are incredibly
go.
useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need.
Sounds like a
potting
plan,
table
Mr. Brown.
And a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want.
That is a
Let's
good
have a look.
point. It is nice being able to go out to like a store,
Let's look at what
get
we
out
have,
what you
shall we?
need.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Unfortunately, it's not looking like you have what I'm looking for. I need to save some money. Alright, potions. We need to buy some potions.
A spot of failure is a good thing.
That is true. That is true.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Harry
Oh,
Pippin.
thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And
I
this
love it.
is
Fellow
J.
Scotsman.
Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full.
Oh.
How may I help you today?
I love
Professor
that he
Weasley sent me
keeps
to
that
collect some recipes.
tradition going.
I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the
I
student
love
she sent
it.
the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want
If you're
your
anything
potion
like I was at
supplies.
your age, you'll
Is
want
it
to
not
do
the
it
most
all.
fascinating art, potion making?
Fascinating
Rivals anything
art.
you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And
that's kind
I
of
unveil new
cool.
ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now,
Alright.
let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Yes, sounds like a plan.
What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Yeah, let's not buy anything now. I kind of want to save the money in case there's something that I want to have later. I'd rather save the money and make sure that I'm good to go if something comes up that I need. Okay, it's over that way. Okay, so if we go down here and then up here. There it is.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany
Timothy
for the new fifth year.
Teasdale. I
take
love
it
it.
that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a fifth year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Hey, that's
Bravo.
very much me.
Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
This is true.
In
This
addition
is
to
very
seeds,
true.
I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a
That's
packet
cool.
of
I
dittany
love how they all support each other. I love that.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Yeah, let's go find Natty and we'll get some butterbeer. I want to make sure I have enough for some butterbeer. But first, let's make sure we're not missing anything that we can collect. Alrighty. Tell everybody we're on our way. New friends and new places to see. There she is. Hi, Natty.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
There we go. Let's... Uh-oh. Oh boy. Get away! Big baddies!
What fire? Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Oh boy. Oh, it wants me. It wants me. Control. There. Okay. Get him in the butt.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
No, no. Okay. Okay. I'm hoping I don't get knocked out. Okay. Here we go.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of it. Look,
there.
He's faltering.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Stupid guy.
We did it! We did it! Troll with the punches is the one that the reward that
Goodness.
we got.
A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By
Yes, he
yourselves?
definitely went.
I
poof.
suppose so.
We used some
It's all a bit of a
ancient
blur, to be
magic.
honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that.
Right?
The
Troll
makings of
with the
an aura, if
punches.
you ask me.
I love all
If
the
you
puns that
are
they make.
unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Let's see. Let us.
Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
I will see what he wants.
All of the reparo.
Levioso.
No, not
Reparo.
Levioso. There we go.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Good as new.
Almost. We're almost there. We have repaired all of the damage. You can cast a shield on yourself, but you're just too used to dodge rolling, right? That's me too. I'm like, I always forget about Protego. Is that a chest? Nope, it's a package. Alrighty, let's go speak with the shopkeeper over here.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe
Dodge rolling is the best. I love dodge rolling.
Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this will be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Let me see if there's... Hold on 1 second in-game, guys. I'm going to see... No problem. No problem. Because that's something I've been meaning to fix. I would love it if I could get... Oh. There we go. I would love it if I could move... let's see. Streaming tools. There we go. Overlays. No, not the just chatting one. Not the just chatting one. I want the in-game one. Right? We got that. Got that. There we go. That's exactly where I wanted it. There you go. That ought to be perfect. Okay. Oh, the word latest is cut off. Okay. Let's scoot everything over a smidgen. For some reason, it's not wanting to let me move it. Did I accidentally lock it? Oh, there we go. Perfect. There we go. That looks perfect. Okay. And I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter. I'd like to give you one such set of robes, and thanks for what you did today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Let's purchase that. And then... time to equip it. To the gear screen! Right? His hair is so cool. Your current defense and offense are displayed at the top right of the screen. Okay, so I have a defense and offense of 0. Select the cloaks and robes gear. And then left click. Equipping that. There we go.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Yes.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yes,
Wonderful.
let's do it.
Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Sounds good. Aw, we can. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like it. And I like that they don't
Assuming
let
it
the
is not
characters get
busy,
too
you
far
might even
ahead
meet
if you're
Sirona,
following him
the
somewhere
owner.
new.
She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Uh-oh. Cutscene. Where are we going? Oh, suspicious.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a
Moving
distraction.
mannequins.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
Rockwood.
Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Oh.
Let's go.
Yeah, I would get out of there before they notice that you're
Did they see
there.
us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet.
Oh
I
boy.
knew I'd seen him somewhere.
Oh boy.
Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
Yes. Go, 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 go. Before they see you. Go, 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 go.
It's a treat to see you, Lord Gok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
There we
Now,
go.
what
Let's
can I-
enjoy some butterbeer.
There's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
Oh, yay! I didn't even have to save the money.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls.
I know,
in
right?
Hogsmeade.
I'm kind of interested
It's
in
never happened before.
what's going on there.
Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Untimely.
Uh-oh. Too late, they saw us.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
Thank you, Sirona.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit. Like once we're back
I think
safely
that
at Hogwarts.
now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
You sure about that? sure about that. They're probably waiting right outside. I'm not sure I like that idea.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
That's fair, that's fair. Select, there we go, Hogwarts map. Fast travel to your common room. Grand staircase, south wing, astronomy wing. Bell tower wing, library. Okay, let's try the Great Hall. Let's zoom in on the Great Hall. Hufflepuff common room. There we go. There we go. Still learning about all the different fast travel points. And all the different abilities. Welcome to Hogsmeade complete. Plus 20 HP. We are now level 4! Alright, now where to? Read mail. I have received an owl post. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket. You've got mail, right? That takes me back. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. Okay, so let's go see Professor Fig. Ah, it's a nice spot of tea. Some cake.
I was a late bloomer.
Let's see, I need the main exit. There we go. Oh, then again, maybe not. I just went into somebody's group of rooms. You and Doc watched that movie recently too? Nice! How are you today, Advan? How are you and Doc doing? You guys doing okay? Alright, let's take a look at the map here. We're heading there. Why don't we fast travel to somewhere nearby? Because we're going to be cutting our stream about 10 minutes short, which means that we have about 45 minutes.
It is. She's right. Thanks. It's their own fault for saving it.
Okay.
Oi!
Downstairs.
Can you help me?
Hi, Natty. Okay. So we're gonna go around here, perhaps? In here. And then up. And... wait. Tired and hot, had to do some laundry out and hung some of it up outside. Oh man, it has been so hot here. Yesterday it was hot and muggy. Like, it was not a dry heat. It was so muggy, and I was like, ugh. I had no energy at all. Alright, let's talk to Professor Fig.
I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir,
okay,
the
you
trolls
found
were
something
wearing
that might be a
armor.
slight
It had
spoiler.
that dark
Okay,
glow,
I think
like the dragon collar.
I think hold
silver.
on to it for now.
Ranrock used it to control the dragon.
And then we'll see how long it takes
how?
us to discover it on
why
stream.
send trolls to...
I think
They
that'll
were there
be
because
that'll
of
be cool.
me. I overheard Ranrock talking with
That's New
Victor
York.
Rookwood.
That's New York State
Ranrock
for you
was
in
in
the summer.
Hogsmeade
I believe
with
it.
Rookwood.
The
I
trolls
believe
were
it.
Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Serona and the patrons
But I
at the
hope
Three
that
Broomsticks not
the spoiler
intervened.
you found
This is great news
something
indeed. If Ranrock's goblins
positive
and
about
dark
her
wizards
and
are
not,
after
like,
you, they want
negative,
what we found in
I
that
guess,
vault.
for lack of a better term. They want the locket.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes.
What's the temperature over there?
I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment.
Ooh,
It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me
79
anything,
degrees but feels
it's
hotter
that
in
the
the sun.
path
I
we're
believe
on
it.
is terribly
That's
dangerous.
the thing about humidity.
I'd like you to work
is
with
that
Professor Hecat a bit
you
before we
always
continue.
it always feels
sir,
hotter
how
than it
dangerous
really
could
is.
the library
It's one of
be?
those things.
Perhaps
It's like
only
it could
after a
be
book.
70, 80
Perhaps we
degrees,
are
but it
only
feels
after a
like
book,
100.
But we should be prepared for
Because
anything.
you're like, it's so
Once you've honed your
humid.
defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor
I guess
Hecat know to
by
expect
the way,
you.
I did my math wrong. We're ending at 10 to 11 my time, which means that we have 35 minutes, roughly. Report to Professor Hecat. Now, where is... Okay, so he's back this way.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me. Oi, can you help me?
I can
Hello.
try.
Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure.
Oh.
Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found two
And we
maps
have
lying
a
about,
hydrate
both
from the
leading
Lady
to
Frozen
locations
at the
around
falls.
Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Thank you. And a stretchy stretch from a van. And we end with a posture check. Thank you. You found two maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Sounds
Following
intriguing.
a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful.
I love it when
Hogwarts
I get to have
fascinates
the
me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at
feels
the end
better.
of your map.
I love
I'll
getting
be
to end
satisfied
with the
just
posture
knowing
check
where it
because
leads.
everything else, it's one of those things. It's like, okay, stretch. It can end with you not necessarily being in proper posture if you're not careful, and so ending with the posture check is the best reminder.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Alrighty. Ooh. Okay. Got a dragon statue. Oh, I saw that. I saw that. The dancing, bones thing. Okay. So let's go talk to Professor Hecat first, though.
Oh, I don't like how flying.
Not quite convinced I'm following the right path. Maybe I am. Whoops, sorry. I bumped a button that I probably should not have bumped.
Really mastered that one, haven't you?
The astronomy tower. Now I'm back on the dots. Okay.
How in the world?
I feel like I would spend a lot of time here in the astronomy tower. I really do, because I love getting to look at the planets. Okay, so he's not up here. He's probably...
I think Madame Kagawa's brother.
He's down at the base of the tower, most likely. Here we go. My dear Satyavati, there we go. You'll be pleased to hear that I received word from my contacts at Cambridge, who conceded that they had in fact been incorrect in their understanding of meteor showers. It seems that an Irish astronomer and a British astronomer both built upon the work done by an Italian astronomer, all moguls, mind you, as far as I know, to propose calculating the position of the dust at Earth's orbit as means of connecting meteors to comets. Brilliant, really. One can only imagine what they might do with an enchanted telescope. Frustratingly, in my correspondence, I did feel that I had to continue using the pseudonym from my days as a gentleman's scholar. Whilst I still find it rather exciting to have a secret identity, the reason irks me. I'm still looking forward to our trip later this year to Jantar Mantar. What an adventure we'll have! I miss you, dear sister, and do hope you are well. With love, Sukrita. Whoops. Oh. Sorry. Is this not the room that he's in? Oh. That explains so much. Okay. I need to find the assignment that he has for me first. I need to learn Incendio. There should be a chest around there. Alright, you guys, I will be right back. I need a super quick bio break, and then we'll be right back. Alright, you guys. We are back. We are ready. Thank you so much for the lurk, Edvan. I appreciate it. Huh. Oh, maybe he's all the way down here, waiting to speak to me.
Wouldn't it be romantic to fly him off to the stars? Even Professor Sharp might think so. Or not.
We gotta figure out where he is. Okay. Oh, he's downstairs another level. And another level.
Nothing beats
Perhaps, there we go. Alright, we're on the dots, so that's good. There he is. Or she. There she is.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments.
There we go.
As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds
there we go.
Versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks.
Okay.
You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Okay. That
you know
works.
where to find me once you've finished.
Win 2 rounds of crossed wands. 1 of 2. Complete a round of spell combination practice with Lucan
Seems
Bradley.
crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
That's fair. That's fair. That's a good point, Kitty. That totally makes sense. Let's see. Aw, thank you.
We're going to see you sleeping draft
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Oh.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room.
That makes
my
sense.
gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles.
What time zone am I in? Right now, I am
and if you lose,
in
they
Pacific
spray you with
time
a
zone.
foul-smelling liquid.
And I finish church around noonish, but then I typically will go out to lunch, so it might be easier just to message you when I get back from lunch. If that's helpful.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
I wonder if they named them after... I wonder if they named Imelda after Imelda Staunton, who played, the teacher that everybody loves to hate. The teacher that everybody hates because she's just so mean.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'll definitely send you a message. I'll do my best to remember to send you a message.
I don't think
when
I
I get
know the
home from
necessary
lunch.
spells
That's
yet.
usually about
I need someone, perhaps
2
a
o'clock at the
selfless and
latest, my
talented
time.
fifth year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
There we go. First, let's go find... Where is... Okay, that's Secrets of the Restricted section. I need to find... Okay, South Wing of Hogwarts, I think, is where... Okay, quests. That's probably better. That's probably better. Located on the map. Okay. Let's go to the Clock Tower Courtyard. because we only have about 15 more minutes before I need to go.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up.
Look at that.
Ready for another round?
Yes, I am.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
There we go.
Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Oh yeah, I so got this. Break through violet shields with force spells like Axio. Okay.
Potato! Stupid, you're better than that!
Potato, stupid one. Mind the one!
That's all you've got? Descendo!
There we go.
Come on.
Almost got her, almost got her.
There goes my wager.
There goes my wager.
Act like a winner.
Expelliarmus.
Yeah, we did it.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready.
Oh boy.
Hope to see you then.
Sounds good.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Okay, and so then...
Hello,
need to
Lucan.
talk to him.
May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice.
There we go.
Ready to have a try now?
That's right. They didn't stand a chance.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Alright. Sounds good. Alright.
Reparo. Here. Reparo.
No. Okay.
Accio. Lumos.
No? That's not it. Okay. 4 successive... Oh, I see. That's basic attack. Okay. Perfect.
Good one.
Levioso, 4 consecutive basic attacks. Okay. So that's there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Excellent form.
Levioso.
That was something.
Oh, almost. I miscounted. Okay.
Next time, perhaps.
Levioso.
Ah. Only 3. Only 3.
Levioso.
There we go. 3rd time's the charm.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel.
Hello,
You'll be
sweetie.
a fearsome challenger now.
Well, hello there, Jake Star. How are you? Thank you so much for the follow. And how did you find the channel? Return to Professor Hecat. Sounds good. So for that, I think she has a flu powder thing pretty much right outside her office. So let's go ahead and do that. I like the fast travel. Hello there, how are you? And how did you find the channel? Thank you so much for following.
School for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yeah, I did it. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. So now up the stairs and in here. And
I
here
trust
we go.
Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Why, yes, yes, I
finished
did.
all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire
Yeah, I
is
think
a
I'm an
fickle
hour behind you
servant.
right now.
Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us
Just
begin.
browsing Hogwarts
And
Legacy
remember,
and found my
focus
channel, and
on the
also,
proper
you're
wand
also
movement.
playing Hogwarts Legacy. You're on your third
Concentrate.
playthrough,
keep
which
your
is a
wand steady.
Hufflepuff playthrough. I love it. Yes! First try! Almost missed it. That was so close. So have you done, what other houses have you been in your other playthroughs?
Good work.
Let's see, which one should we... I don't think we're gonna need Reparo for anything right away. Slytherin first and then Gryffindor. Nice! Or maybe we don't need the basic anymore. Oh, that's Lumos. Okay. Let's get rid of Lumos. For that. That should work. And we leveled up! So which one has been your favorite so far? So now we gotta go back to Professor Fig's room. And I get the feeling that's gonna be where we're gonna have to end for the day. Oh, you're enjoying Hufflepuff the best so far. I love it!
A rhinoceros skeleton.
Because
I'm on the right track.
I am naturally more inclined to Hufflepuff. And so that makes me happy that that Hufflepuff is your favorite so far. Alrighty, sounds good. I appreciate that, because I'm not the biggest fan of spoilers. Unless, like, you're free to backseat game if you see that I'm struggling, and I ask. But I appreciate you not spoiling it for sure. Yeah, and see, that's the way to, that's my preferred way, is if I'm looking like I'm lost or frustrated, definitely offer, and then we'll go from there. So, but it's so nice to meet you, Jake. What are some of your other favorite games?
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills.
I must have been.
That said,
I can
I don't
definitely
wish to
tell that
postpone
from
our
your
visit to the library
username.
any
I like
longer.
it. Are you
So,
familiar with a
shall
lot
we
of the
proceed?
lore?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely,
That's awesome.
as will your student.
My friend Kishu is
I
also
would
very
think
familiar
that
with
after
the
all
lore
the trouble you caused me
of
with Osric,
FNAF,
you'd be
and
eager
just
to make
absolutely
amends.
loves it.
My office, 5 minutes.
Okay, Professor Black. What in the...
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke
That's
our
cool. I
illustrious
didn't get the
headmaster
chance
further.
to see the movie,
I shall
partly
find you
because
when
I'm
I've
like,
completed
it
whatever
seems too
toils I must
scary.
endure.
Because I jump scare easily. I definitely jump scare easily. So, alright you guys, normally I would be going about another 10 minutes, but I've got to get going. So, we are going to go ahead and we're going to save here. To make sure that we don't lose our progress. And then we're gonna exit. And yeah, it's fine. It's fine. There we go. Alright, you guys. Thank you so much for the follows and the channel point redeems and everything, you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. I'm glad you guys had as much fun as I did, because I had an absolute blast discovering Hogwarts with you guys. And thank you, Soul. They're usually pretty well behaved except for around bedtime, because then they're just like exhausted. But alrighty, you guys, let's see real quick who we might be able to raid to. I know exactly who we're raiding to. I know exactly who we're raiding to. We're gonna raid Captain Slothbeard. Let's see, I gotta turn down my desktop audio. He is doing a 24-hour Sea of Thieves stream and doing a fantastic job at it. So if you guys are subbed, here is your message. And if you are not subbed, here is your message. So let's start that raid. You guys have a fantastic weekend. I love you guys. Always remember that, and always remember that God loves you too. And I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye!